Cello, cello, Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive here. Welcome to another weekly oracle reading for the week of May 18th. Hope you guys are doing happy, healthy, well, and fabulously free. I don't know where that came from, but I'm hoping you're doing good. Let's call in all the archangels, ascended masters, highest guides, creature teachers, light beings, elementals, loved ones in spirit. Come on into this space to give us the clarity and guidance that we need for our highest and best week this week. And to all of my fellow Canuck friends, happy Victoria Day coming up. That is happening this week. Oh, this is talking to me. We are reading today from the Tarot of Enchanted Dreams by Yasmeen Westwood. And I absolutely love this deck, as you guys know, for anyone who's watching on a regular basis. We have the Hermit card. So funny, this is a Virgo card. I'm a Virgo, so I'm just noticing that. That's kind of an interesting message. We'll see if that comes through. So the Hermit card, let's talk about the Hermit. The Hermit is a deeply personal, individual, intimate journey. I like to describe this as a journey that people can support you while you're on it, but they cannot take it with you because it's a deep dive within. It's the answering the question, who am I? And I feel like this week, now that we have that freedom popping up, we see the light at the end of the tunnel, our restrictions are slowly being lifted, we are in a new era, a new energy here. This is coming out of the cave after, many weeks of feeling unsure about what's going on, feeling nervous, being concerned, being cooped up. Who are you as a result of this experience? How has this experience changed you? I like to talk about who am I now and who am I becoming? How has the experiences that you've had with this process, how has this changed you for the person you are choosing to become? Are you choosing to become somebody, or are you in victim mode? Has some of this experience that we've all gone through triggered a lot of fear in you that you're still hanging on to? Have no fear. If this is you, you can release that fear. It's coming up so that you can identify it, acknowledge it, heal it, and send it on its way so that you have space to be able to move forward with more confidence in the choice that you're making to become who you want to be. And it is about wants. You can choose that. You have the ability. So I'm feeling on a personal level that everybody this week is going to have a lot of opportunity to review, deeply personal review. I'm hearing that some people are going to be triggered with review through some conflict with loved ones, conflict in relationships, or disagreement in relationships. I'm feeling a lot of mirrors going up, us being mirrors for one another. If you are in a relationship, a love relationship dynamic, I feel like you and your partner are going to be mirroring reflections to one another this week. Not always the most comfortable place to be, but recognize that it's happening for a reason. It's happening so that you can see what it is that you need to see so that you can make that next step, that next leap into that piece of who am I and who am I becoming. Am I reflecting the best version of myself? Is this choice that I'm making, is this behavior that I am engaged in right now working towards who I really want to become? Is it working towards that vision of my highest and best life? If the answer is yes, awesome, keep doing it. If the answer is no, don't beat yourself up over it. Just prepare yourself to make a shift. You can shift your perspective. I'm really hearing that the Hermit card this week for all of us is it's all about choice. And it's important that we all step into a place of, I have the ability to set my own course. The world does not happen to me. The world happens through me and for me. This needs to be our mantra this week. The world doesn't happen to me, it happens through me and for me. Who am I? Who am I becoming? These are questions that you want to ask yourself. I'm also hearing on a work level and a career level, there are going to be a lot of shifts and changes, especially individuals who are working for larger companies, larger corporations. They're going to be making some major shifts in their structure, not always for your benefit. They're going to say that it's for your benefit, but it's really not. You want to be aware of changes in structure, because I feel like it's important for each and every one of us on our own personal level to make sure that we are truly in alignment with the company that we work for, with how we receive our income. And I know that this is, pipe dream pie in the sky to be able to say this, that it's easy to, talk about morals and taking the high ground when, you have mouths to feed and a mortgage to pay. So I'm not suggesting quitting your job and, throwing caution to the wind and not being sort of responsible about yourself. But I am saying that it feels like it's important for you to assess your work environment and who you're working for, how you're receiving that money. Is it in alignment with your core beliefs? Is it in alignment with the vision that you're making? It's so important right now in the energy that we're in to make sure that we are energetically in alignment with everything that is in our life, everyone that is in our life. Otherwise, things are going to be imbalanced. You're going to always have some sort of disconnect. The energy is very high and very potent right now in the way to support us in our dreams, goals, and desires. But we have to make that choice to be on that path. So what I would say to you is, if you're one of the people who discovers that, I can't deal with this anymore, this company doesn't have my best interests at heart, or, this company has, pooped on me for the last time and I'm just done with it, but I need the money and I need the income, then what you want to do is you want to make a plan. And you want to say, okay, I'm going to manifest, I'm going to work with the universe, I'm going to call in my dream team and co-create who I am and who I'm becoming. I'm going to let my dream team know what type of job I need, how much income I need. Maybe I need to just be open to, not closed to what the job is, but be open to, here's the salary I need, and bring me the job that is going to be in alignment with my core values, with where I'm going, with this vision of who I'm becoming, and have the money that I'm going to need to be able to make all of that happen. Believe it and it will be so. The energy is ripe to help us get there, but it's also potent and intense enough that if you're not in alignment, it's going to bring you a whole whack of unaligned stuff your way. And that's what you want to avoid, and that's what you have the power and the ability to avoid right now if you make that choice. So remember, the earth is not happening to you. The universe isn't happening to you. It's happening through you and for you. You have the ability to co-create. So really get your imagination working. Dust it off, blow off that dust, do a little spring cleaning, whatever you need to do, get it running like a well-oiled machine. It is time to imagine and to imagine big, and to recognize that you have the power to create whatever it is that you want in your life. No more time for victimhood. It is time to really step in and take back your power. You can be a very aligned individual and still run into this issue in general. It's kind of the human way. So embrace it right now and move forward. Make decisions that are going to help you. Woo! Long message. I feel like we just got a spiritual butt kick. Whew! Okay. With our oracle today, the oracle deck, I have chosen Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels. My brain is fried. I'm floating. Oh, and there's our card. All right, this deck is definitely speaking to us. Sacred Fool. OMG. I believe it was last week that we also got the Fool card in the tarot. So the message seems to be similar. We are we're riding the same wave. So when we're talking about the Fool, the Sacred Fool, it is a new journey. It is a fresh start. It's stepping into something that we've never been, a place that we've never been before. There is no manual for what we have here. It's kind of like childbirth and childbearing. There are a million different books, but there really isn't a divine manual that pops out. Every kid is different. just like you, every situation is different. Every person is different. There is no manual. So when you look at that, you can look at that and go, oh my God, there's nobody telling me what I have to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Or you can look at it as, awesome, there's no manual. I get to write my own. I get to write my own ticket. That's what this card is all about this week, is recognizing that in this process of evaluating who you are and who you're becoming, it's also a new version of yourself, and the book has not been written, so you get to write the book. You get to be the author and the architect of what is to come. Also in this deck, the Sacred Fool falls under the number 40, which is 4. And 4 is about establishing things. It's the work and the effort that goes into establishing something new. So what it's saying is sometimes we have to work at the new beginning. Sometimes we have to work at being that fool, that new beginning journey. There is effort that goes into it, but don't mistake the effort for the inability to succeed. I feel like, and also I feel like the effort doesn't have to be overdone. It feels more like being aware that there's work to do and being open to receive the guidance step by step. Okay, I don't know, I'm seeing the big picture. I'm seeing all of the work, like so many steps to get where I'm at. Oh my God. Sometimes when we feel that way, it actually stops us from taking the steps forward because we feel so overwhelmed. We want to be from, A to G instantly. And A, B, C, D, E, F, all those things take time to get there. And there's also value in those steps. You learn so many things when you're taking those steps. So don't look at it as, don't look at the end goal, the end result. You've already done that. You're visioning that. Now release that to the universe and say, on a daily basis, I'm open to receiving the next step that is going to take me on this journey of becoming. So I'm feeling like the work is not about the obsessing about the fact that you're not there already and that there are so many hurdles to overcome in order to reach the peak. Focus on the work is in, I'm going to remain connected and focused in this moment. I'm not going to worry about the future. I'm going to focus on this moment right now. What is my guidance telling me? What is my dream team sharing with me? What next step are they presenting for me? Because that next step is one step closer to my dream and goal. Yeah, it might be the first step. It might be the 10th step. It might be the 117th step. It doesn't matter. It is one step closer to your goal. That is the Sacred Fool's journey. It's not knowing how everything's going to turn out. It's about being in each and every moment. That's where the effort comes. And when we do that effort, when we take that approach to our effort, it removes a lot of anxiety, it removes a lot of pressure on each of us as individuals to be able to make those decisions. It says, hey, I'm going to let the universe do the heavy lifting, and I'm going to just focus on what I can do, which is what is presented right in front of me right now. So be present and focused in the moment. All right, let's pull a feather from the feather jar. Ooh, we got fairy magic. So I'm feeling like Mother Earth and the Earth spirits are our friends. I mean, they're always our friends, but they're especially our friends this week. And I'm feeling very much like you want to take that Tinkerbell approach to life, especially when we're talking about the Sacred Fool. When you think about Tinkerbell, hopefully you've all seen Peter Pan, so you know what I'm referring to. When you think about her as a fairy, she's got this amazing light. She's so excited about everything. She is a little bit bossy. She is fiery. She's feisty. She has a strong vision of what needs to happen and she goes for it, but she does it in a fun way. She wants to do it with friends. She wants to bring everybody into the magic. And so I feel like it's important for you this week to step into that fairy magic energy. Be Tinkerbell for a little while. Be feisty, be fun. Approach all of these unknowns. Approach this particular journey of who am I, not from a place of, oh my God, I don't want to move, I don't want to take action because I don't know how that's going to be, to the, you know what, I'm going to have a little fun with this. I'm going to play a game rather than see this as so serious and focused. I'm going to play a game and I'm going to have fun and enjoy this new adventure and this new process and let it unfold in the way that the universe is unfolding it for me. Again, for me. It's happening for me, not to me. So embrace your fairy magic this week. I'm also hearing it's important that you make sure that you take plenty of time daily to get outside in nature, barefoot in the grass, talking to the trees, singing to the squirrels, go for a walk. It's definitely about nature. I feel like it's connecting with nature, connecting with Mother Earth, and reminding yourself that what is the saying in the movie Contact? We are so small and insignificant and rare and precious. I feel like that's how we can look at that. She, of course, was talking about the universe. We can talk about that in terms of the earth. You know, I am one individual. I'm small and insignificant, and yet I'm rare and precious because I am unique on this earth, on this big planet. So I'm gonna have fun, and I'm gonna step into that fairy magic, that fairy energy, and enjoy my days and connect with Mother Earth. All right, guys, I have been loving these messages this month. I really feel that sense of forward momentum. I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but I'm just getting so excited about what is to come for us. So thanks so much for tuning in. I have an announcement. I have a new service that I have released. It is called Dreams Interpreted. If you have ever had, and I know that you have, one of those dreams where it just keeps persisting, maybe it's a recurring dream or you're getting the same theme, you go through for a period of time, you know, say 2 weeks, where every night you're dreaming a similar dream or it's got the same themes and you have no idea what it means, but you know that there's a message. I am the girl to reach out to. This is going to work kind of like a guidance on the go service. It is an email service. And what you're going to do is you're going to send me an email. You're going to highlight in detail the issue of the dream. Give me as much or as little information as you would like. You submitted that, and within 24 hours, I am going to give you an interpretation of your dream. And this interpretation is really going to help you to get that message that our guidance, our inner guidance, and our dream teams are trying to get across. Sometimes we can't see it for ourselves. Sometimes it helps to have somebody who is that neutral third party who can take a look at all of the symbolism and people and messages and feelings around it and really get to the heart of the matter. So I'm so happy to be providing this service for you. Would love for you to check it out. Okay, if you like what you see here, please feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell. Share with all that you love, all that you know. If you would like to book a service with me, please check out my website, theblackfeatherintuitive.com. Also my Facebook page, The Black Feather Intuitive. So happy to be of service. Take care, guys. Have the most amazing week.